Remember when seeing Nike Air on the back of Jordans meant everything? That Nike Air branding meant a lot to a lot of us. It was a badge of honor to real collectors. But now in 2025, Nike have dropped over 15 pairs of Jordans with the Nike Air on the back of the heel. And half of them are still sitting. Somewhere between nostalgia and oversaturation, the Nike Air lost its power. Right now I'm at Foot Locker, House of Hoops to be exact, and I got the Air Jordan 3 medium olive with the Nike Air on the back of the heel. Nike has oversaturated these retros with the Nike Air on the back of the heel. But before we talk about this shoe, let's talk about the origin of this Nike Air. The Nike Air branding first appeared on the Air Jordan 3 in 1988.
Tinker Hatfield's first masterpiece for MJ. The logo on the heel wasn't just branding, it was identity. It connected performance, culture, and authenticity all in one shot. For years, the Air Jordan stamp meant you were holding something for the golden era of sneakers.
Then came the big comeback. Nike reintroduced the Nike Air on the back of the heel with the Air Jordan 6 Maroon. The nostalgia was there, but the sales weren't. The shoe sat, and Nike had to drop the price weeks later. And to be fair, I got a pair. Then a few months later, we got the Air Jordan white cements with the Nike Air on the back of the heel, and that one sold out quickly, proving that there's still heat for true OGs. Then came the True Blues later that year. I want to say November of 2016. And Nike tried to upcharge us just for the Nike Air on the back of the heel, but that didn't go well because no one bid. Nike brought it back, but the magic didn't hit like they expected. And previously, we got this shoe. Not too long ago, the Air Jordan 5. This one has 3M, a Nike on the back of the heel, and the number 23 on the side panel. Previously, we got the fire red 5s, number 23 on the side, and also Nike Air on the back of the heel as well. So 2 Air Jordan 5s most recently with the Nike Air stamp on the back of the heel, and they're both widely available. Fast forward to today, Nike released roughly around 15 pairs of retros with the Nike Air on the back of the heel. Well, variants thereof. For example, the Rare Air 3s, you got a mirror Nike Air on the back of the heel, and also the brick by brick, you have a bike Air behind the heel as well. So those are kind of variants, but for the majority of the rest of them, you had Nike Air stamped on the back of the heel. The Nike Air branding that everyone used to love, but today, no one cares for them. And before we get out of here, we're gonna take a look at some other shoes before we leave this building and continue this video. So we, at House of Hoops, we're gonna see what went on sale and what recently dropped. And I don't remember covering this shoe. These are the Nike Kobe Forever, Kobe 9s though. You got the away pair, Kobe 9s for 190. You got the gray pair, these going for 190. These are also called Kobe Forevers. This is the home pair, Kobe 9s. And these are the Kobe 3s Halos, predominantly all white. And they're still retailing for $210 guap. And most recently, they got the Jaws. These are Jaws 3s. I actually ain't mad at this colorway. It is fire. But it's going for $140, but I ain't mad at it. I think it's dope. We got some LeBrons in the building. These are the 23s. Family all purple Laker colorway. Recently dropped are these foam posits. These are the carbon fibers. Let me know what you guys think of them. Are you feeling these? Pretty much predominantly all black, but not quite. A little bit of translucent around the outsole of the shoe. I ain't mad at them. $240 is the price. Just FYI, you guys care to know. So yeah. Nike brought it back, but the magic didn't hit like they expected. Right now we're in Champs. We're gonna take a look at these olives and see what other pairs of shoes they have with the Nike on the back of the heel. Clearly just got these today. They also got the 5 and they also got the fire reds. However, they got the 12 French blues. We know don't have a Nike Air, and they have the Air Jordan 1s, which we know also don't have a Nike Air on the back of the heel. And the one shoe we're missing is the Air Jordan 4 Cave Stone, which recently dropped as well. I didn't see them over Foot Locker, and they're not in Champs. At least I haven't seen them yet, and I know for a fact I didn't see them over there. Back in the days, people bought heritage. Today, they buy hype. And Nike on the back of the heel used to be hype. I'm not gonna cap. A lot of people went crazy for that branding. When they see it, it didn't matter what silhouette it was, whether it was a 3 to an Air Jordan 6, people had to get it because of that one feature, that one birth stamp, Nike Air. And new generation don't care about what's on the back of the heel. They care more about who's wearing it, because it's all about collabs, scarcity, and storytelling. And the Nike Air is no longer a story, at least to this new generation. So we can move over to JD Sports, because Champs really wasn't popping. They only had 3 pairs of shoes, pretty much what we saw at Foot Locker. Back in the days, Nike Air means sold out. Now we in JD Sport, and we still seeing the same suspect, nothing more. I'm missing the 4s. Where are the Rare Air 3s? We don't see them. Shadow backboard in hand. And this is the only place I'm seeing these Air Jordan 9s, the black and gun bottom. And these shoes are guapi too. I want to say like 240. Oh, 230. My apologies. But not only is Jordan brand making retro shoes with Nike Air, they're also making the non-retros. The substitute is what I call them, with the Nike Air on the back of the heel. And they have all colorways and variants, even this Christmas color with Nike Air on the back of the heel. They're already on sale for $110 and $120. Once upon a time, the Nike Air on the back of the heels guaranteed sellout. Now today, it just means stock. That means they're widely available in the store whenever you need them. Pull up and cop. Take a look and see what shoes is still on sale. Are these still on sale? $185. Please don't tell me that these went back up in price. It used to be like $115, if I'm not mistaken. And you can see that the reduced tag was here because they still have the, whatever you want to call that, where they use the push gun to put the reduced tag on there. And they got the KD4 Longhorns, Texas Longhorns to be exact. They're going for $135. These recently released. They're here in JD Sports. I did not see them Foot Locker, unfortunately. And look what else they got. The Huaraches all black suede. 170 though. I ain't mad at it. This is the first time I've seen an all black Huaraches trainer. Different, unique. But those was popping, but these are a lot better. This shows that the culture has evolved. Because back in the days, it used to be the story, but now it's just another design element. All right, I'm gonna have to go over there and finish the vid then. I'll be back though. This has shown that the culture has evolved. Nike Air used to be the story, and now it's just another design element. Because before they brought back the Nike Air on the back of the heel in 2015 with the maroon 6s, this is what we got. 2000 to 2014. It's very rare that we got a Nike Air on the back of the heel. Since we got the Nike on the back of the heel,
Jordan Brand has been milking that nostalgia. What started as a celebration of Michael Jordan's legacy, the 3s, the 4s, the 5s, and the 6s, he actually played in. It now has turned into a marketing tool. They slapped that Nike Air on anything. What once felt sentimental, rare, and meaningful now feels watered down, like the logo itself lost its soul.
They have put in almost every pair of shoes they possibly could. And we finally got our hand on the K-Stone 4. And also they got a Nike Air on the back of the heel. Now apparently these shoes are selling out. This is a size 8.5. Foot Locker have no pairs. I did not see any pairs in JD Sports. I wonder if it's more so return to vendor than there are sell-through at these foot traffic sites. Look forward to see these shoes in the near future at an outlet near you around Christmas time. For collectors, this always hit different. But for this new generation, it's just background noise. They don't care for that like we do. Don't get me wrong, Jordan Brand has definitely misused the branding on the back of the heel to sell shoes like these that we don't care for. This is not a OG by all means. This is not what this was for us growing up watching Michael Jordan play. Now I know that don't mean a lot to a lot of people because I'm sure you still watch tapes and you hear the stories and whatnot. It's nostalgia for most. When Nike used something as iconic as that Nike Air on the back of a shoe, like the Olive 3s, we don't care for it as much. I think the shoe would have did just as good with the Jumpman on the back of the heel and the Nike Air.
Because at this point, Nike isn't putting the Nike Air on the heel to honor history. They're doing it to move product. That logo used to mean something. People will buy blindly just because it was there. But now it's on colorways Jordan never even played in. For real collectors, it's not about the heel anymore. It's about the story, the authenticity, and the connection to what Michael actually wore.
Now, Nike Air is no longer the story. It's unfortunate. This at one point in time meant so much to OG collectors. When we see Nike Air on the heel, it was almost a guaranteed sellout. And also we know OG was coming. Whether it's the True Blues, the Maroon 6s, we was all in line to get pairs like this. But now, take the OGs away and you introduce these. No one's waiting in line for these. No one is highly anticipating these to drop. Nobody wants them, especially the new generation. And it's fair to say some of the OGs probably passing as well. The Nike Air will always mean something to us OG collectors because it's part of history. From the Maroon 6s that actually went on sale to the True Blues that got reduced in prices to the Jordan 4 that sold out instantly. Clearly, nostalgia doesn't sell sneakers anymore. And the Nike Air didn't lose its design. It lost its power. So let me know if you guys care about the Nike Air on the heel or did the hype die with the nostalgia? Comment down below. I'd love to read your comments. Until then, see you out in the next video. Peace.